Hello guys, Rachel here of Archaeologist Gaming. Today, we're gonna do the short unboxing and also comparing the ASRock X570 and B550 Taichi motherboards. Let's do the unboxing! Inside the box of the X570 Taichi, you will find the motherboard itself, the quick installation guide or manual, ASRock postcard, driver installation disc, some M.2 screws and standoffs, 2 SATA cables, the Wi-Fi antenna, ASRock hex screwdriver, and the SLI bridge. Inside the box of the B550 Taichi, you will find the motherboard itself, the quick installation guide or manual, driver installation disc, some M.2 screws and standoffs, 2 SATA cables, the Wi-Fi antenna, and the ASRock hex screwdriver. Supposedly, both of them should have ASRock stickers inside, but they were nowhere to be found. Let's go to the similar specifications and features. Both of the boards supports RGB and ARGB lighting that can be controlled using the ASRock Polychrome Sync. The motherboards already have I/O shields attached to them, so you won't be having a hard time attaching it to your case. The motherboard supports AMD SAM or Smart Access Memory, but in general terms, this is the resizable bar. The Wi-Fi antennas support Wi-Fi 6 standard that also operates with both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz simultaneously. Another feature of the motherboards is the Dr. MOS. That is an integrated power stage solution that will optimize your thermal results and performance. At the back of the motherboards, they included a metal backplate. This will not help to dissipate heat, but instead, it will improve stability or strengthens the motherboard to prevent bending. Also, both of the boards supports AMD StorMI technology. For the I/O ports, both of the boards have antenna ports, a BIOS flashback button, clear CMOS button, HDMI port, USB 3.2 ports, USB 3.2 Type A and C, and the audio ports. For the headers, both of them have HD audio header, power LED and speaker header, 2 USB 2.0 headers, Dr. Debug, reset and power button, clear CMOS button, system panel headers, SATA connectors, a USB Type-C 3.2 header, USB 3.2 header, and the 24-pin or ATX power connector. Let's see the difference of the motherboards. For the aesthetics, the X570 has a gray and black color scheme with holographic stickers, while the B550 has a bronze and black color scheme. The B550 Taichi uses a feature called Dynamic Audio, while the X570 uses Purity Sound 4. For the back I/O ports, the B550 has a display port, while the X570 variant has none. The X570 has extra 2 USB 3.2 ports, while the B550 only has 2 extra USB 2.0 ports. The X570 variant also included a PS/2 port, while the B550 doesn't have one. Now for the LAN port, the B550 supports up to 2.5 gigabits per second, while the X570 only supports 1 gigabit per second. The X570 variant includes 3 M.2 sockets. All 3 M.2 sockets of the X570 are PCIe 4.0 compatible, and 2 of the sockets support SATA 3, whereas the B550 only includes 2. One of the M.2 sockets is PCIe 4.0 compatible, while the other is PCIe 3.0 compatible and can support SATA 3. For the M.2 heatsinks, both of the boards included them, but for the X570, you will get it as a whole, and for the B550, you will get it per M.2 slot. The X570 also has a chipset fan while the B550 doesn't have any. The PCIe x16 expansion slots in the X570 are all PCIe 4.0 compatible, whereas the B550 has two PCIe 4.0 and one PCIe 3.0 compatible slots. It must be noted that for the B550, the fifth PCIe slot will be downgraded from x4 to x2 if the second or fourth PCIe slot are used. For the CPU power, the B550 has an 8+8 CPU power connector, while the X570 has only an 8+4 CPU power connector. The B550 variant includes an 8 true phase and 16 virtual phase BRMs with Visda SiC 654 50A MOSFETs. The X570 has 7 true and 14 virtual phases with Visda SiC 634 50A power stages. They have the same concept for the heatsink, using aluminum alloy with a heat pipe design, but with a different design and style. The X570 has only one RGB and ARGB header, while the B550 has two for each RGB and ARGB header. Both of the motherboards can hold 128GB of DDR4 memory, but they have different maximum frequencies. For the X570, it can only reach a maximum of 4666 MHz, while the B550 can reach up to 5200 MHz. But I know, sometimes these maximum frequencies are hard to achieve without errors along the way. The B550 has an extra USB 3.2 header, while the X570 has none. The X570 has a Thunderbolt header, while the B550 doesn't have one. The B550 Taichi has 7 fan headers, while the X570 Taichi has 6 fan headers. Here are my final thoughts. To sum up, we can see that X570 Taichi, when contrasted with the B550 Taichi, lack in terms of BRMs, maximum conceivable RAM, and LAN speed. But who needs a 2.5 gigabits per second LAN where you're not doing a NAS storage or have a 2.5 gigabits per second internet? However, it compensates for its predominant PCIe lanes, a PCH fan, an extra M.2 socket, and SLI compatibility. But SLI is dead nowadays. Eventually, which decision is best for you will rely upon your inclinations, what you need, and what you would not fret passing up. All things considered, it's hard to suggest the B550 Taichi over the X570 Taichi. Yet, relying upon your necessities, you may discover either motherboard more significant for what they have to bring to the table. You can buy the ASRock X570 and the B550 Taichi at the suggested retail price of 17,500 pesos and 18,500 pesos respectively at your nearest computer stores like Joyo Marketing and New Tech. I hope this video is informational for you. For more videos, click on the subscribe button and follow my Facebook page. And see you in the next video.